Hey, come in for a second. I want to talk to you the same way I would if you walked into my room and asked why the sound feels so alive in here. Because after living with the KEF LS50 Wireless II every single day, you develop a relationship with them. Not as speakers, but as something that reshapes how you experience your music and movies. If you're the kind of person who pays attention to the tiny things, the breath in a vocal, the texture of a guitar string, the way a soundtrack fills a room without forcing it, these are for you. You're someone who values refinement, someone who doesn't want loudness for the sake of loudness, but presence, emotion, and precision that feels crafted. While you're listening, check the current price and stock. These climb up and down more than you'd expect. There's always that moment when you know your old setup just isn't matching who you've become. Maybe you got tired of your previous speakers sounding sharp, muddy, or lifeless at low volume. Maybe you were ready for something that finally matches the taste you've built over the years. When you switch to the LS50 Wireless II, it's like stepping out of a fog. Everything tightens, everything sharpens, everything breathes. The first week with them, there's this quiet confidence that settles in. You turn them on, stream your favorite track, and suddenly the room feels bigger, cleaner, more intentional. You stop fiddling with EQs and settings. You just enjoy. There's a sense of relief in knowing your system finally performs at the level you always pictured in your mind. The real-world moments are what make them unforgettable. Sitting back at night with soft lighting and hearing vocals sit perfectly centered. Playing a movie and being surprised at how articulate the tiniest sound effects become. Letting a chill playlist run while you work and feeling the room fill with warmth instead of noise. Even podcasts sound more human, more present. Once you feel this kind of clarity and imaging, going back to anything else feels like a step down. Before you forget, check the price again. Don't let stock shifts or sudden price bumps catch you off guard. If you're hesitating because they seem high-end, that's exactly why you'll appreciate them. They don't hit you with brute force, they hit you with precision. They make your room sound cleaner, not just louder. They elevate even low-volume listening. And that small doubt you feel right now, it disappears the moment you hear what your favorite track truly sounds like for the first time. A surprise benefit most people don't expect is how effortless the entire experience becomes. No amp matching stress, no complicated chain, no constant tweaking. You plug them in, connect, and instantly get sound that feels like it was tuned specifically for your room. It shifts your habits too. You start sitting down for just one song, and suddenly an hour has passed. And owning these feels different. You start feeling proud of your setup. You start inviting people to sit and listen. There's a quiet satisfaction in knowing you chose something built for people who refuse to settle for average sound. The soundstage feels wider and deeper, voices feel intimate and real, instruments float with clarity, and the overall experience just feels richer. The only downside is that they will expose bad recordings, and after a while, cheaper speakers sound completely flat. Eventually you stop comparing them to other options, because deep down, you already know these are the ones you've been circling back to. At some point you choose the upgrade you won't regret 6 months from now. If you're ready, check the current price and lock them in while they're still available. These don't just upgrade your setup, they change the way you listen.